Welcome to the monthly meditation. This is Deborah and David Sheshe, and we are so glad that you are tuning in with us for this month's meditation. And before we start the actual meditation, let us go ahead and center ourselves. So go ahead and close your eyes and go within and let go of all of the worries of the day and just be still and connect with that inner heart of yours that is connected to the divine. And then also, as you're doing that, set your intentions for what you would like to receive during this meditation. And also, if there's anyone that you would like to put in our circle for healing, love, and light, put them in there as well. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to the outer world, centered and grounded, and open to receive the energies for this meditation.
Welcome again to this month's meditation. This is David and Deborah, and we are so glad you are here. This month's meditation is the temples of heaven. During our meditations together, we often focus working upon some particular area of spiritual growth. We do things to achieve specific goals or outcomes that we seek. For those on the committed spiritual path, our focused efforts in an area of spiritual, emotional, and physical growth can last for days, weeks, months, even years without taking a break. Because of this, we sometimes need to take a rest, to venture and explore beyond our current patterns of meditation. It's like taking a family vacation to a different venue where everything is new, sparkling, and refreshing. Now heaven, or the etheric realm as we often call it, is an infinite domain. In fact, during a previous meditation, we explored the vast expanse beyond the gates of heaven, which is only a virtual dot in the great span of heaven. There is so much more to see. With that in mind, our time together seemed to be a perfect opportunity to explore the many temples of heaven. There are temple structures, monasteries, shrines, sanctuaries of all types in what we refer to as heaven. They always have a specific purpose, sometimes multiple ones. As with everything in the etheric realm, the construction, color, and composition of these divine structures embodies their very nature. Everything about them is perfectly rendered and arranged. Now, we may wonder how this applies to us. During the period where we spend time in between earthly lives, a great deal of time is spent in the etheric realm, or heaven, learning and preparing for the lessons we are about to embark upon during our next lifetime, whether on Earth or some other planet, possibly one in a different universe. There are many places in the etheric realm where this learning happens, such as the library of the Akashic Records, the crystal city that we have talked about, the biblical city beyond the heavenly gates, and literally countless more. We also routinely work with our guides, angels, and other light beings throughout the heavenly vastness while we are there. The many temples located throughout the heavenly kingdom are also places where we spend some time working with our guides, angels, archangels, light beings, and so on. These structures are ideal for advanced learning, rites of passage, and other high ceremonial functions because of the powerful spiritual energies and qualities imbued in these temples, sanctuaries, and shrines. We can also visit and use them while here on Earth. Just as no two earthly temples are exactly the same, this is even more true of the temples of heaven. Each is designed, placed, and constructed in a province of heaven that reflects its sacred nature and purpose. Just as the Pacific Rim is different than the Atlantic coast, so too are the many areas and regions located in the infinite vastness of heaven. For this reason, just like in earthly real estate, a temple's placement is all about its heavenly location. So, let's go and explore these temples, sanctuaries, shrines, and monasteries to find those that call to us. As we do, we will further anchor the threads of our being deeper outward into the etheric realm, as we also grow in our spiritual awareness in the process. During this meditation, you will be going to your special place of beauty, where you will spend some time enjoying its fragrance and splendor. From there, you will go to the sacred circle, which acts as a portal, where you may visit or see any place in creation. You will become part of a beautiful scene where you will be transported to a great cathedral. Once in the cathedral, you will meet an angel or spirit guide that will introduce you to the many provinces of heaven and explore their varied nature and purposes. All of the provinces visited will relate to your life path activities of the past, present, and the future. You will then be brought to a temple, shrine, sanctuary, or monastery that you routinely visit and do your spiritual work while you are asleep at night. The guide will explain the key themes and purpose of that spiritual structure. The guide will tell you how it relates to your past, unfolding into your current life path. You will be shown the types of activities you do while you are there. You will also meet your current spiritual guides who work with you in that sacred place while you sleep. You will also be given the chance to enrich your nighttime spiritual activities while on your visit. Next, the guide will let you choose and explore the temples, sanctuaries, and shrines in another province of heaven that is part of your current life path and work. Once there, you will have the opportunity to explore any of the divine structures there that call to you. When finished, you will be guided to explore a sacred structure that reflects and resonates with your current life work. Then you will have the opportunity to hone and streamline your current spiritual activities. Finally, the angel or guide will bring you to the heavenly province that reflects the spiritual growth and life activities of the next phase of your life path and work. You will be encouraged to explore some of the temples, sanctuaries, and shrines that are there. As you do, the energies of your being will become anchored in those places, solidifying your commitment to your ongoing life work. After you finish your exploring, you will be led to survey a structure that reflects and resonates with that next phase of your life work and spiritual activities. You will see how your past work, along with your current spiritual efforts and life path activities, are also present in your future work. Your guide will offer you the chance to align and harmonize your current life work with the upcoming activities to streamline and shorten the time required. You will have time to spend with your angel guide to explore other heavenly provinces, as well as the mysterious, unusual, and even spiritually exotic temples that are found there. All right. If you haven't already done so, find yourself a comfortable position and relax as you sit comfortably. Your energies flow more smoothly if your legs and arms are not crossed. And of course, the lotus position is just fine. With your eyes closed, inhale deeply and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Breathe normally in between deep breaths. Feel your body begin to relax. Any tension just flows away. Inhale deeply again and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. You become aware of the joy, peace, and calm that completely surround you. Tranquility permeates your being. Inhale deeply one more time and hold your breath. And when you are ready, exhale with a sigh. Feel yourself going deeper as your body begins to tingle. As each muscle relaxes, you are infused with a sense of soothing and permeating calmness. Feel the warmth of blood filling the capillaries and spreading throughout your body. I am going to count backward from 15 to 1 as you go even deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12. Deeper and deeper. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now extremely relaxed, safe, secure, and comfortable. Your body is floating in a state of complete calm and peace. Imagine yourself in a special place of beauty. You might be wandering through a forest, smelling the scent of the trees, tiptoeing through an enchanted jungle, rambling along a quiet stream, exploring the mountaintops, walking by the ocean and feeling the sand beneath your feet, or sitting quietly in a beautiful meadow, inhaling the sweet aroma of wild flowers. Once more, you become aware of yourself in your special place of beauty. Your attention is drawn to a large sacred circle, a short distance from where you are. You go over to see it up close. As you look upon its flawless design, you become aware that it serves as both a holographic viewing area and a portal that you can use to see and visit other places and realms. Slowly, an image begins to form in the middle of the circle. Misty at first, it slowly forms into an immense cathedral with softly glowing golden essence. You step into the scene and instantly find yourself in the cathedral. Listen to the celestial choir singing so joyfully. Feel the peace, love, and serenity in this wonderful place. You then notice in front of you a beautiful spirit guide, possibly an angel. The spirit guide looks into your eyes as it welcomes you. You feel uplifting joy and love emanating from the being. The spirit guide tells you that it is here to help you explore the provinces of heaven, some that are unknown to you. You will also be guided to see and explore some of the temples, sanctuaries, shrines, and monasteries found in each heavenly province. Now, take some time to become familiar with your spirit guide. You may ask the guide its name and any other questions you may have. the spirit guide extends its arm and gently takes hold of your hand. As soon as you feel your hand touched by your spirit guide, you find both of you standing on a hill overlooking a city that has many temples, shrines, sanctuaries, and monasteries. It is situated in a breathtaking setting in a province of heaven that feels familiar to you. Your spirit guide says, "Let me show you a bird's eye view of the city so you may get a closer look at the scenery and structures." In the next moment, your guide takes you by the hand again as you begin to fly above the landscape, structures, roads, and heavenly occupants below. As you fly, your spirit guide tells you about the heavenly province you are visiting. The guide points out and tells you about some of the temples, shrines, and other structures and landmarks as you glide above them. You are even told about some of the beings who are strolling through the avenues and walkways. Now, enjoy your exploration. Finally, as you hover a ways above the city and spiritual structures, your spirit guide says, "Choose a temple, shrine, sanctuary, anything at all to visit." As you look down, one catches your eye in an illuminating manner. Your spirit guide says, "Excellent choice. It is the very place I was going to show you." As you land outside on the patio pavilion, your spirit guide says, "You come here on many nights during your slumber to do your ongoing life work, which includes activities and focuses of your past as they unfold into your present life. With the help of your guides, angels, and other light beings, you all work together here while your body sleeps to resolve both the inner and outer spiritual and life path challenges that are left over from the past, including those that you are facing now." Let me take you inside. As you walk toward the door with your guide, you can see the beautiful architecture, color, and arrangement of this wonderful sanctuary. Everything is in perfect harmony. As you enter this sacred building, you look at the color, art, tapestries, rugs, and other adornments integrated into the interior design. Now in the main area, you can see one or more of your guides waiting for you on the other side of the room, but not too far away. They patiently wait for your spirit guide to tell you more. Your spirit guide takes some time to tell you about this spiritual structure, how it relates to your past and current life work and path. Your spirit guide also then tells you a great deal more about the types of activities you do here while your body rests. Listen while your guide speaks. As your spirit guide finishes speaking, it waves to your guides who have been patiently waiting. Your guides walk over and greet you warmly and lovingly. Take a moment to become familiar with them in this special setting. They tell you about the projects and types of work you do together at night while you are sleeping. You may ask them any questions you may have right now. Finally, one of your guides explains how you can enrich and expand your waking time spiritual work by becoming aware of what you do while you are here. They ask if you would like to know more. With a nod from you, your guides share this insightful information with you. Interestingly, you may find as your guides speak that you probably already knew much of the information, but were unaware of how to use it. Listen as they explain. Your guides smile at you with joy and contentment, for they have wanted to meet with you here for quite some time. Your spirit guide says it is almost time to go. You have a lot more to see and explore. Once again, your spirit guide reaches out its hand to meet yours. In a flash of light, you find yourself overlooking another illuminated city in a distant heavenly province, nestled by a large body of water. You are now standing with your spirit guide on what appears to be a mountainside with beautiful trees and foliage. As before, the scene and scenery are breathtaking as the city glows with a special light. The body of water extends as far as you can see. Is it an ocean? Perhaps an enormous lake. Spend a few moments to take in the view as your spirit guide tells you about the panorama before you. Just as before, your spirit guide says, "Allow me to provide you with a more intimate view of the area." The city has many wondrous structures, with the outskirts being adorned with colorful and charming scenery. And the bay has unique qualities rarely seen elsewhere, even in heaven. In the next moment, as your guide takes you by the hand, you begin to fly above the city in nearby countryside. You traverse over the enticing bay, and of course, the shrines, temples, sanctuaries, and more. You can see the heavenly occupants just as before. As you gracefully fly, your spirit guide tells you all you could want to know about the vista beneath you. You also observe some of the citizens moving about in this city. Enjoy your aerial exploration. Finally, you both light on a walkway within the city. Your spirit guide says, "Let's take a stroll, shall we?" You lead the way. We will go wherever you wish. You may enter inside any of the structures here, including the temples, shrines, cathedrals, monasteries, as well as the other types of buildings that do not exist on your earth. As you meander through the city, allow yourself to go wherever your heart desires. Talk with the local residents of this place if you wish. Enjoy. As before, your spirit guide says, it is time for you to explore a sacred structure that reflects and resonates with your current life work. A moment later, as you turn the corner of a building, one of the buildings in your immediate view catches your interest. It is as if it's calling to you. It even appears to be brighter than the other structures around it. Your spirit guide says, "Excellent choice. Just as before, you have found the place I was going to bring you." As you approach the entrance, as before, you behold the beautiful architecture, color, and arrangement of this wonderful building and its surroundings. Every aspect is integrated and attuned to every element of its construction. What kind of building is it? As you enter this sacred building, your spirit guide tells you that this structure resonates with your life work. As you explore and wander, notice how the colors, art, tapestries, rugs, and other garnishes reflect the energies of your life path. They are symbolized expressions of the essence of you. As you enter the atrium, some of your guides are there, awaiting your arrival. Are they the same guides or new ones? Just like the last time, these guides walk over and greet you warmly and lovingly. Take a moment to become familiar with them. They then look around and tell you many details about the sacred nature of your current life work. They share a few insights of how these sacred things are quietly inserted into the daily events of your life. As you listen and watch, it's amazing to find how many of the ordinary moments of your life and other seemingly trivial events were really major spiritual happenings that are key to your life work. Listen as they explain. Now immersed with the knowledge of how simple events and encounters of your earthly life serve as a powerful means for you to accomplish your life work, your guides offer you the chance to hone and streamline the spiritual activities of your life work. With a signal from you, your guides work with you in an almost magical way to imbue you with the energies, knowledge, and insights to make many of the daily events of your life, both big and small, more sharply focused and honed to achieve your life's mission. As before, your spirit guide extends its hand and touches yours, immediately followed by a flash of brilliance. In the next moment, both you and your spirit guide are surrounded by a gentle mist. It looks like fog, yet it feels different. Your guide says, you are now in a heavenly province and nearby city that mirrors the kind of spiritual growth and life activities of the next phase of your life path and work. Your spirit guide looks at you with a smile and asks, are you ready to see what that is? As you say yes, the mist begins to clear and light shines brightly from above. You can see everything from this location. What do you see? Your guide says, this is your exploration. What do you wish to do? We can explore the province and city, visit any of the temples, shrines, and other places, anything at all. Now use this time with your spirit guide to discover what you are called to find in this provincial city of heaven. Your guide says, we are called to visit a sacred structure that resonates with the next phase of your life work and spiritual activities. You find yourself in front of a unique building. What is it? As with the previous two structures you visited, everything about it is in tune, like a choral choir singing 16-part harmonies. As you enter this sacred building, your spirit guide tells you that this building is imbued with the energies and symbols of your upcoming life work. As before, explore and wander throughout this beautiful structure. Notice how the colors, art, tapestries, rugs, and other decorative trappings resound with your upcoming life path. Then you both round a corner to find yourselves in the central room of the structure. The guides from your previous 2 temples are waiting for you, plus a couple of new ones. They slowly approach and encircle you. They all greet you as you also become acquainted with the new guides. The new guides from the group tell you that the energies of your being have now become anchored in all of the temples and places you have visited, including this one. Because of this, you have greatly expanded your being's awareness outward, thus solidifying your commitment to your ongoing life work. They all tell you, we are pleased with your efforts. We will now show you and tell you about the nature of your upcoming work or future work. This is possible because of all of your hard work and commitment to your life's mission throughout the years and many lifetimes. Your many guides share and show you the details of your upcoming work and the possible paths you may take, depending upon what you choose to do. They will also offer you the chance to align and harmonize your current life work to streamline and shorten the time required to accomplish your life goals. Now listen as they share and show you the wondrous nature of what awaits your life and your spiritual work. Your spirit guide says it is almost time to leave. Take a few moments to ask any final questions. Be sure to gather up anything they may have given you during your time together. Your spirit guide then looks at you with love and admiration for all that you have done during your time together. You are encouraged to take time to further explore some of the other heavenly provinces and cities, as well as the mysterious, unusual, even spiritually exotic temples and sacred structures that are found there. Your spirit guide will assist you as you wish. you become aware of yourself once again in the cathedral. Thank the divine for this wonderful exploration of the temples of heaven and for the guidance and wisdom in your life. The being conducts a farewell ceremony. When you are ready, project yourself back to the outer world, feeling free and released, aligned, centered and grounded, and fully anchored and connected to the temples of heaven. You are aware of your life mission, spiritual work, and are completely dedicated to your spiritual path. You are filled with a sense of peace, love, joy, and harmony. When you are ready, return gently to the outer world. At this point, as always, as many of you return, if you wish to journal, go ahead and press pause on this recording, and then after you finish journaling, you can press play again. Well, as always, after we've been meditating, our auras expand enormously. As I often say, my friend, I borrowed her term, and she calls them poofy, and they really are. They expand enormously, especially if we're in a group. They'll all flow and blend together. And what's really important before we interact with others, even our own family members who haven't been part of this meditation, is to go ahead and create ourselves some protection so that we're not affected by the things that are going on in their lives. So many of you already know this, but for those that are new, we're going to go ahead and walk you through it. Imagine now giant bubble around your body, above your head, beneath your feet, at the width of your aura. However wide you see that, that's how big the bubble is. And see that bubble being filled with white light, beautiful white light, the light of healing, the light of love, sometimes called the Christ light, being filled from above, from infinity, coming down, filling your body and the entire bubble with white light, luminous white light. is flowing and swirling. Again, this is the light of love, the light of healing, the light of protection. Nothing of a discordant nature can touch it. It will either bounce off or just be dissolved. And this, whether it comes from others or just from the environment itself, it just totally neutralizes anything of a negative nature that's not in harmony with where you are. Now imagine or intend a thin layer of indigo blue on the outside of the bubble. It's another layer of protection. Indigo blue is known as the spiritual armor of light. See it, visualize it, intend it, and it will happen. Again, nothing of a discordant nature can touch it. It will either dissolve or bounce off. Now visualize a shaft of light starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, the width of your auric field or the bubble, going down through your feet and then anchoring in the center of the earth. See it, visualize it. Again, just intend it and it will happen. For those who don't necessarily visualize, intention alone will make it happen. This connects us with Mother Earth, keeps us grounded and centered so that we can do our daily activities, our normal worldly activities. It keeps us connected and flowing. Now imagine beautiful Mother Earth energy coming up through the shaft, through your feet, into your body and swirling around. This further connects you with Mother Earth and the Gaia energy. This connection also has the benefit of allowing our discordant energy, as it naturally comes up throughout our day as things are released. It comes up and Mother Earth takes it, brings and transmutes it into light, and we don't even know that it came up. It just goes away. It's beautiful. All right. Now imagine another shaft of light. Again, the width of your aura, starting at the level of your heart, going up through your head, through your crown chakra, through the layers of your being, traversing through the center of the universe, and anchoring in the center of creation. See it, visualize it, intend it, and it will happen. This connects us to our higher guidance, to the etheric realm, to the divine, our individualized connection with what we call God. This allows us to stay centered with our spiritual connection, with our guides, our high selves, the light beings, and the many other beings that don't even have names, that guide us both consciously and non-consciously throughout the day. And with that, see a shaft of light coming from the center of creation, traversing down through the shaft, through the center of the universe, through the layers of our being, going through your crown chakra, swirling and mixing with the earth energies in the middle of your body, and then flowing down to your feet to be gently absorbed by beautiful Mother Earth. Again, this simultaneously keeps us connected with our higher guidance, our guides, our high self, the divine, the angels, the archangels, who guide us each moment of the day, even when we don't know it, and allows us with our simultaneous connection with Mother Earth to be grounded so that we can do the regular, sometimes mundane things of our daily life, so we can walk being spiritually guided and yet be grounded at the same time. This is the walk of the masters, as we always say, because it is. Masters are simultaneously connected with their divine guidance, with their ethereal, feathery connections to the spirit realm, and very much present on the earth at the same time. Now, we take a moment to thank our guides, the angels, the archangels, the light beings, and again, the countless other beings that don't even have names, that there's so many of them in the heavenly realms, in the etheric realm, who are here to facilitate our highest good, our growth, and to facilitate our spiritual path and unfoldment. And with that, Deborah is going to do a closing sound in music. One moment. And now, go with the blessings of the divine. Until next time, namaste.